Since 2015, it's been our pleasure entertaining you. From brass commentary, controversial interviews, and sexy cave crushes, we have given you our all. We've seen other shows come and watched them go. But Inside the Cave is still here. Inside the Cave. Thought-provoking ignorance. Guaranteed. Last time on Inside the Cave.
She told me she was 39 with no kids. According to her stretch marks everywhere, she was 52 with 4 kids. And so, after we did, because it was too late to turn back. Still did, whatever. It's just too late. You just link between the lines. But look, between the lines and pray. And she had a lot of meat, like I don't know if ladies know this, like guys get saggy balls. Ladies get a lot of meat on their vagina when they get older. I don't know if the meat falls down.
Really? I didn't know
It's very meaty. Really? So it's very meaty, and afterwards, we did everything. She wiped up, and she was like, so, when the next time you cast it? I'm like, you did this for that? And I felt that she took advantage of my kindness and my warm towel that I offer her just to sleep with me to get in the movie. So, that's my story.
So, and for those who wants to know how that story ended, it is now the star of Now Another Black Movie.
JJ. In 2038, will Charles and Fit Trap have the body of CB, or will CB have the body of Charles and Fit Trap?
Kanye West's daughter, Chicago West, gonna do a sex tape.
It's time to go inside the cave. Inside the cave.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
So, welcome back Inside the Cave, Inside the Cave Podcast.com, CaveCrushShop.com, CaveCrushShop.com. Letting you guys know right now, all the shirts that you've seen on CaveCrushShop.com over the past year are about to be taken down, and I'm going to put new stuff on there. So go there now, use the promo code AWARE. And I'm telling you, in a couple weeks, it's going to be nothing but new stuff on there. So if you want some of that vintage Inside the Cave, Cave Crush shirts, hats, all type of stuff, get it now, all right? Get 10% off if you use that promo code AWARE. Want to say shout out to International D, even though he's not here this week. And I don't expect him to come on and say happy birthday to him. Got to make sure you show light-skinned people love, right? If you don't show light-skinned people love, you'll never hear the end of it, all right? So happy birthday to the co-host of Inside the Cave, or one of the hosts of Inside the Cave, International D. All right, I am CB at I'm the Real CB. We got a loaded show today and another bonus show right after this show. Cooking, you're going to like it. Me and Joe Dirt was on the scene again. We talked to Bobby Portis from the Chicago Bulls, Leonard Floyd from the Chicago Bears, and from Black Ink 4. He also got a record out. I'm sorry, I'm old school, y'all. He also got a song on the radio right now. You'll hear more about that in our bonus show right after this show, all right? Veli Vel in the building, Mr. Wait What himself.
That's right. What's going on, man? Half of the Cave Crush I heard is popping.
All day long, Cave Crush is popping at Cave Crush. The Cleves Report podcast with Roland.
What's going on? What's going on, my peoples, my good peoples out there? Roland's coming with some more Cleves Report 10-foil hat foolishness, and also some love for the ladies.
Yeah, we'll get to that in listeners' feedback. And also, the ladies, let's talk about it. Join the podcast group on Facebook, Slide.
What's up, everybody? Inside the Cave podcast group, Inside the Cave. Let's talk about it, ladies. Tell the truth. I need y'all to tell the truth.
Speaking of popping, me and Joe Dirt was at Sly's birthday party out west, actually downtown. It's dope seeing all those black people together, no violence, everything.
Hey, I gotta say something, man.
What's that?
I seen the footage, and all I can think of saying is, "Oak tree, oh little."
So who he look like? Morris Day? Trying to say he like
yeah,
Morris Day?
man, that shit had me crying. It took me back to old Purple Rain days, man.
That song bitch was doing the percolator and shit. He was in
yeah,
that.
Man, it looked like Sly was having so much fun. That's what's up, man. Glad you guys can go out and support.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the listeners and everybody that was in the group that was there. A lot of love to Inside the Cave, man. Great thing. Great addition. Once again by CB, adding this brother to the cave. Man, lots of love out there. Shout out to my man Sly. Also, we got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you all for listening. Please send feedback on iTunes. That's where it counts. 5 stars, rate us, and send that feedback in. Just want to let you all know, and it's actually going to probably run pretty smooth because the people that used to go against me are not here today. So this show is gonna sound a little bit different. I'm trying something else. It's gonna be like a test dummy show. This might be a new version. We're gonna still have the same stuff. I didn't even tell these guys, but we're gonna try the segments are gonna be titled a little bit different. Got a new segment, and we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna have some fun today, all right? A lot of comedy, a lot of thought-provoking ignorance from your boys at Inside the Cave. But let's start it with listeners' feedback by cousin Lamar.
Got an opinion? Let your voice be heard. Want to change the direction of the show? Talk your tell us how you really feel. For real, I might just say how I feel. Listeners' feedback with cousin Lamar on Inside the Cave.
Cousin Lamar's not here today. I don't think he's coming in, but I'll read him. And I got it on my big screen so I can see it all, even without my glasses. Here we go. A lot of shit happening this week. Anonymous, CB, you played yourself on the Brooke interview. That wasn't a lovable. All right. By the way, I ain't gonna repeat. All right. Next was from our homie Boo. He said, "I hate to see CB interview Rihanna," talking about the way I interviewed Brooke. That's cool, boo. I can interview Rihanna the same way I'm gonna interview anybody else. They're Cave Crush, they get the Cave Crush treatment. All right. This is from the Garage. Garage says, "Who is Jay Davis, and why was there so much emphasis on him at the Fit Trap?" That's a great question, Garage. You should know this because you're from Chicago. You all live in Chicago. Jay Davis is a comedian, writer and producer. Jay Davis has a Jay Davis show where I started at. Me and Vela used to make appearances on there as well. And Big Dog actually, in some form or fashion, made appearances on their show as well. And Jay Davis, we did an outing at the Fit Trap. He showed up just to be a guest. And once he showed up, I decided to put him on to talk about his new DVD coming out. Premiere May 26th. Go see it at the Den Theater the Den Theater. Join the Facebook group and all the information is on there. But that is who Jay Davis is. Great question. The next one is from Nell. Not for sure if this is a man or a woman. "Oh, okay. I see y'all got Brooke on. Didn't know y'all was still doing Cave Crushers. That's what's up with the 100. Still doing Cave Crushers, still doing Inside the Cave. Ain't shit stopping over here. People want us to stop. We ain't stopping, all right? This thing will go until God says do something different." That's right. I said it. Malachi, new subscriber named Malachi, new subscriber to Inside the Cave and trying to figure out what I subscribe to. Women are the ones that bring drama at work. Really? Because they want to have dinner at work, so they're the problem. Wow. Yeah, I said it. I believe so. All right, that's from Malachi. Nina, here we go. This is from Nina. "I'm with Kat. Grow up and talk to women over 17, Sly." Question, why y'all go so far to make predictions? 2038? How about 2019 or 2020? I'm with the other listener. This is where it gets interesting. People listen to this shit. I'm with the other listener. Roland is my favorite. Okay, there's no problem with Roland being your favorite. I could see myself marrying Roland. Now that's where you got a problem, sister.
Who writes this stuff?
I'm in a relationship, but I expect my husband to be as sensitive to my needs as a woman as Roland. Taking notes, CB, on how you feel about women at work. For those who don't know, this is a co-worker of mine, and I know what she's talking about. What you think about that, Nina?
Hey, listen.
Damn, what you think about that, Roland? My fault.
I appreciate the love. You know what I mean? I can honestly say, Nina, that I do not play a character on this show. Everything you get from me, whether I'm flip-flopping, whether I'm got my cape on, or whether I'm cussing somebody out, it's 100% authentic Roland. And that's how I treat my wife. I honestly believe that, man. I definitely am very sincere for the ladies. And I appreciate the gesture, and hopefully you can find a man like me, but not as crazy as me. You don't want all these sides, honey. I'm multifaceted. Got a lot of crazy. And I got a cussing problem, too. I try to work on it, but these guys bring it out in me.
All right. Here we go, Carol. This is from Carol. OMG, I can tell you all are brothers, with the laughing face emojis. How are you going to say Roland will be dead in 2038? That's not right. Okay, CB, I'll make sure to tell people not to invite you to lunch-ins at work no more. I see why Big Dog don't claim he works with you. Sorry. All right, this is from Marine and Shannon. That has to be the worst celebration for a B-Day. CB, a married man with a daughter, starting the podcast by sexually harassing his co-host. Why would you ask her as a lead host to do squats in front of you? Is Sly, Roland, and Kat desperate to be on a podcast that bad to put up with that treatment? All right. Here we go. This is from Cheryl. I don't understand the Cat's Corner question. She sounds guilty in the letter to us, so I assume the kids think she is guilty for screwing around with their father while he was married to their mother. I'm just saying. Okay, I would comment, Cheryl, but that was about 3 weeks ago, and I don't really remember how that letter went.
I actually do remember, and I think we really didn't even touch on that.
Oh, we didn't?
She did. She brought that up, and we was on so many other things, but I can see her point. It definitely does seem like she tried to put emphasis on the fact that she was not sleeping with this man before they got together, but she also added that she knew the both of them. Now that sounds, especially interracial relationship as well, I think they were slipping and dipping.
All right. The next one I'm actually read when we do Tell the Truth with Sly. So the last one is from Lance. Don't let me forget to read that one, Sly. The last one is from Lance. Great advice. 2 wrongs don't make a right. I tried to make it that day to the Fit Trap. I'm going to check him out when I'm in town. All right, shout out Lance. Lance the trucker. Lance drives trucks and been listening to us for a long ass time. All right, here we go. Should I keep it? Okay, let's do it. Should I start now? All right, yeah, let's do it. Around the cave.
Want to hear a hot take? It's time to go around the cave.
Rovelli, what you got this week?
My around the cave is, even though I could have probably used it as kill yourself and start over, but I'm an 80s baby. MJ's my favorite player. LeBron's my second favorite player. I'm just still trying to wrap around the fact all of these guys that's my age or probably more so older that keep saying LeBron is better than Mike. And I obviously a big fan of LeBron, but it make me even scratch my head when I see these dudes that's, in their 50s and dudes that played against Mike, they're saying that I expect to hear that from a 20-year-old, a teenager, or something like that. So I still want to get them to kill themselves in my around the cave. Can I do that?
Sure.
There you go. That's my around the cave though. For the old heads that's forgetting who Mike is, and even who forgetting Kobe. And I ain't even no big Kobe fan.
Yeah, people are just so, man.
They forget the times. That's all. They go with the times.
Yeah.
Well, I know this is around the cave, but it seems like we is chiming in since there ain't that many of us. But I will say this, is that I don't care if you say LeBron is better or not. But you can't say LeBron is more Magic, but still call him the GOAT. I don't want to hear that they're different players, but he's the GOAT. No, he's either the GOAT or he ain't.
Oh, he ain't. Oh, he's not.
Yeah, stop with the trying to justify, with the things that are great about Michael. You can come to me and tell me he had a better team. You can tell me, well, he didn't do this well, or he didn't win. He still lost before he got to the chip. You can say all of that, but don't tell me LeBron is more Magic. And the GOAT should never, ever pass out of the last shot.
Is that your around the cave, brother?
If you 15 to 25 and you said Kobe is better than Mike, I could probably respect that more than hearing somebody in their 50s saying, who watched Mike, you know what I mean, and saying that LeBron is better than Mike. But hey, to each his own.
When you mention the dudes that played with him, I don't listen to nothing them dudes, them talking heads say, because I've listened to a lot of talk radio, and man, them guys got all types of agendas. And a lot of them
switch it up every week.
And a lot of them are bitter as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, what you got this week, Sly?
Well, just to stimulate off of
pause.
Stimulate.
Did that nigga say stimulate?
Stimulate. That nigga stimulate.
Hey man, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up.
Players fuck up too.
So guess what? Pause. Edit that shit.
Yeah, I'll edit
that shit.
Yeah,
edit it.
Hey, just let me start over.
Too late.
Right. Pause. Edit this some more. All right. To keep it going, what Roland and Valley just said. Hey, until somebody start killing over some LeBron sneakers, he will never be better than Jordan.
I like that. I don't like it, but I heard that. I was kind of like, yeah.
Period.
Yeah, great point.
So that conversation can be stopped. They can keep arguing until they blue in the face. But it's too many discrepancies when it comes to LeBron and Jordan. And I'm gonna stay MJ, even though they say he's a terrible owner and all type of shit. Like when he was playing, you ain't had nothing to worry about. LeBron is about to lose a 4-game series in 3 games.
Damn.
We'll see. I'm not even a LeBron fan, but one thing about LeBron, I don't count LeBron out until he got 4 games on his head.
Are you counting out LeBron or you counting out the Cavs? I'm telling you the Cavs are done. He just scored 42 points and lost.
Wait, you saying there's more people on the Cavs than LeBron? Shit, I ain't seen nobody but 23 out there. I saw 5-on-1.
Ty Lue look like he's still in shape. He can get out there and do something.
You ain't suit up, Ty.
What you got this week, big dog?
Hey man, I'm gonna give all 3 of these guys kill yourself and start over.
You doing around the cave, big dog.
Doing around the cave, brother.
Dog said he go out of order if he wants.
Hey man, I do what the fuck I wanna. Edit that shit.
Okay.
They get to kill yourself and start over and around the cave all into one.
Wow.
He giving kill yourselves around the cave.
Dog. Man, yeah. Well, since he went that way, hey dog, somebody from Alabama needs to pull their bread together and they can buy the Carolina Panthers for $2.2 billion.
Yeah, we straight.
It's already sold.
You say we straight.
Roland, what you got this week, brother?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll hit y'all with this. By now, I'm sure everybody has seen the Childish Gambino video, but have you really even heard the song? If you listen to the song on the radio, what the hell is the guy really even saying, right? So if it's about the video, then why isn't this man standing and explaining the video? It ain't no knock on the great imagery or the great message that's in the video. I'm not even going to get into the fact of a lot of people say, well, the man's married to a white woman or anything like that. Y'all can go into that if y'all want to. My specific point is if you have a message, you stand for the message. He's been tap dancing and soft shoeing every time somebody sticks his mics in his face about this video. I'm just here to make great music, or I'll leave it up to the fans. Dude, that's so weak. So what we need to do is stop standing on these things and propping these people up when they won't even stand for us. You come out here with this is a message video, but then you won't even explain it or stand firm on the message that you were saying. And that's my Around the Cave.
I haven't even heard the song and barely watched the video. I don't got time, but I like that, Roland. I'm on whatever you say on this one. All right, my Around the Cave is this simple. I want to be rich. I really want to be rich because I saw something on Mother's Day that I just couldn't believe. Sean P. Diddy Combs got a whole different type of money. You all saw Diddy's post on Mother's Day. That nigga wished all 3 of his baby mamas a happy Mother's Day and sent them a nice picture, gave them all the love in the world. Now remind you, one of his baby mamas is taking him for $200,000 a month. Not a year, not the term of the whole 18 years, $200,000 a month. And maybe I might be wrong, but it's definitely 6 figures. So I'm assuming that the other ones are getting somewhere close to that. Even if it's 5 figures, that's a lot of fucking money. But that just goes to show that Diddy got a whole different type of money. And I need some of that type of money, man. For a motherfucker to be taking that kind of money from you and you still got love from him and you take care of your kids, you take care of your kids and you still got that kind of love for the people that's taking that kind of money from you a month. Man, I need to see some of that kind of money that Diddy got, man. I made my mind up. That's the reason why Inside the Cave ain't gonna stop. I got to see what that kind of money feels like, man. One day, I got to see what that money feels like. I mean, just think about that. Somebody, not just one person, 3 women are taking 5 to 6 figures away from him a month. And that nigga still got love for him. There's motherfuckers that pay $300 a week and can't stand their baby mama. This nigga is paying 3 women 5 to 6 figures a month. And he got love. I need some of that kind of money, man. I made my mind up. That's why Inside the Cave is still going on. I ain't quitting. Can't quit. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Take that.
Take that.
Man, I need some of that money, man. Shit, I'm mad at them bitches for him. And then on top of that, the nigga adopted Al B. Sure's kid. You know what I'm saying? Raise that motherfucker too. So why are you paying all these other women all this money? You adopted another kid and man, look here, I need some of that money, Diddy. I got to see what that feels like, man. Man, that is my Around the Cave. All right. Now, normally around this time, we go to the segment that we've been doing since about February 2016 called Kill Yourself and Start Over. And I'm not going to say we're going to get rid of it, but I also like to quote the great Vince McMahon Jr. from the chairman of the WWE. He said, you can't stay stagnant. You got to always keep evolving yourself and changing the product. So I'm coming up, and actually I was motivated to do this by Roland, because one of the weeks he was ranting about, I don't know, was the Cleves Report, Around the Cave, Kill Yourself. What you pick a segment that Roland talks on, and he pretty much does this. So instead of Kill Yourself and Start Over this week, we're gonna try this new segment, and it's still Kill Yourself and Start Over like. It's called 0 to 100 real quick.
New segment.
Had a long week? Need to get some stuff off your chest? Do it now! Let's go 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick.
Real fucking quick, nigga. 0 to 100, nigga. Real quick.
All right? That's what it's called. 0 to 100 real quick. And it shouldn't be too much of a debate. So whatever your kill yourself and start overs are, we're going to do it a little bit different. I'll go first this week. See, I got a couple of them. Here we go. I'm going to go first a little, okay? I'll go first, and you guys follow on, go next. All right, so this week for 0 to 100 real quick, I want to talk about Bill Cosby. It really upsets me to see this Me Too movement is that it's still going on, and all these white men have not been charged. Only thing they lost was their job, and some of them actually got paid to leave. While Bill Cosby, an 80-year-old man, is could be facing prison time. And only thing I keep thinking, instead of drugging the women, Bill Cosby, why didn't you just pay for the pussy like every other rich, powerful man in America? That's what you're supposed to do. You don't drug no bitches. You pay for the pussy, Bill Cosby. What were you thinking? This has nothing to do with no one else. All you had to do, you could have just took pussy like everybody else. All you had to do was pay for it. Don't drug no bitches. Pay for the pussy. And that is me going 0 to 100 real quick. Who's next?
Big Dog, are you gonna sanction this bullshit?
Wait, what?
Hey man, you already know what it is. I ain't fucking with that shit.
I know you ain't fucking with it. I'll put to you like this. You can go 0 to 100 or kill yourself. I'm trying to think about one day we might get to the radio. So I was saying maybe we'll go this way. That's the reason why I ain't put it in the email, because I figure, I already know. Hey man, I ain't doing that shit. But anyway, pick one. Kill yourself and start over 0 to 100. Go ahead.
Hey, every week, we do this show. And we've been doing this for how long now, CB?
It'll be 3 years and 2 months.
And I don't think we've ever prepped for this show one time.
Speak for yourself. I prep every week.
And since you said that, why the fuck you don't never send a motherfucking email out until 1 hour before the show?
That's not true.
That's on his prep schedule.
Big Dog, you going 0 to 100.
0 to 100. He just did.
You just did. See? You can do it. Slide.
Yo. So y'all can hear me pretty good? Am I right?
You good.
All right, so this month of May, I normally don't do anything special for my birthday, just let it come, and I spend time with family. So I decided to, I guess, as the kids say, ratchet it up a little bit and schedule a few things here and there. And as y'all know, a couple of our co-workers decided to pop out at a said celebration of drinks this past Saturday night before Mother's Day. And these two gentlemen of Inside the Cave podcast are veterans in clubs, and they showed up and couldn't get inside the club, couldn't get inside the cave, inside the club. And
you ain't lying.
Was standing outside of the establishment, I ain't want to say the name, of the establishment, with an Inside the Cave versus everybody sweatshirt on.
You ain't lying.
And Jordans, no matter how nice they were still gummers. And I come out there, as you said, rolling in my Morris Day in the Time joint, saying, I'm here, bitches. You know what I'm saying? And
Oak treeing it up.
The CEO gives out $20 right here, man. Buy yourself a drink, man. They ain't gonna let us see it. How the fuck do you come to a fucking nightclub and you know it's a fucking party and you wearing fucking Jordans in the fucking nightclub with grown ass women, sophisticated, educated bitches off up in this motherfucker, and you wearing jeans and fucking gym shoes to this motherfucking club. Then on Mother's Day, your ass show up with a suit and tie on, motherfucker, the doctors, and bring your ass to the club. Then you bring Joe motherfucking ass too, and Joe got a hoodie. Joe got a hoodie. What y'all gonna come to the club for? And I introduce y'all to the members of the group. This was a meet and greet, not a scatter fuck out the fucking people, man.
Hey, you ain't lying though.
Hey, Sly, I wanted to ask you about that. Like, why the fuck these niggas got on a hoodie and a t-shirt and you suited and booted?
I should have took a full shot of them jokers from head to toe for y'all, man.
Nigga, that was a mug shot.
Hey, I went to the promoter and said, hey man, like I got some media people outside that need to get in, but they got on gym shoes. Said we can help you out with some promotions. You know, we got over 10,000 subscribers on the podcast. This man straight up looked me in my face and said, hey man, I got over 25,000. I was like, you right. They can stay out
there.
Yeah, hey, before
Sly, he been doing that for 20 years, Sly.
Hey, to add to that, I had to actually, luckily, somebody from our class, from our school showed up, Steve Hemphill, Velly. Remind me to edit that name out, but he showed up and I say, man, they won't let me in. You got any shoes on you? He went back to his van. He gave me some I don't know what kind of shoes them were, but they got me in. Them motherfucking $25 ass shoes. I got on a pair of $300 pair of shoes. They told me nah, but some $25 pair of shoes.
This nigga riding around with some slip and slides?
Yeah, some slip and slides on that motherfucker, brother.
Hey, CB had to make sure his ass was out the club at a certain time for his ass turned back into a coach.
Hey, Sly. So you saying the man had on a fitted cap, a t-shirt, some jogging pants, and some penny loafers?
Yeah, that's exactly what I had on.
Hell no.
Hey, Valley, that's exactly what I had. Hey, I'm done, man. I'm done. You made it sound 10 times worse.
He was dressed more appropriate at the fit track.
Hell no.
Hey man, I wasn't even on that motherfucker. I left his ass out there.
Hey dog, I did. I went out there to give him his $20 back. I was up. Like, I gave him his $20 back.
What'd you say, Sly? Put this on them shoes?
Hey, you ain't lying though, man. Hey, that's a bar though, man. I ain't know it's a tavern. That's the name of the place. It's a tavern. It's a sports bar. They serve food there. I ain't know it was like that. Ed Lover was there too. We missed out on that. Ed Lover was there.
Hey, anyway. Sly, he been doing that for 20 years, Sly. 20 years.
Hey, when they came in there and they had that whole, we had that whole one side of the bar and shit, and I kept introducing him and Joe to people from the group. I think it was Joe. I think Joe was the first one. Was like, "Oh, you the one that posted that posted the group with the bed and all the chains and the whips and shit." And everybody dumped up and shit. Everybody was we don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. They didn't want to know nothing about. That was hey, Sly. That's pretty good. Now that's how you go 0 to 100 real quick. All right, Velly, what you got, man? I know you got some.
I don't know. I know I want to, man, my past Kill Yourself has been depressing, man. I'm always talking about mothers killing or trying to kill their kids, man. I read today, or it might have been yesterday, some woman duct taped and like hog tied her like 7-year-old daughter, tried to stab her, did something to the other daughter, and then got away with another baby daughter, and then set the house on fire. But luckily, ain't nobody died, nothing like that. So I think they on a manhunt for the lady. I don't know if they found her yet. But I want to give herself a kill herself and start over. And on another note, I want to speak about this great guy.
Me?
Somebody broke in. Another great guy. Somebody broke into Rihanna's house. We all familiar with Rihanna. Very beautiful, lovely young lady. And the police show up, and they want to arrest this man. Hey, man, leave that man alone, man. You motherfuckers crazy, nigga. If I was there, I did the same shit, nigga. Climb through the window, through the chimney, bust through the door, nigga. What my wedding ring go for Rihanna? What the hell wrong with y'all, man? Leave that man alone. He ain't trying to kill her. He ain't trying to steal nothing. He just trying to lay in the bed with Rihanna, man. Hey, he sound like a great guy, man. Leave that man alone, man.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck you got in the hookah, man?
Wait, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So, wait a minute. You make sure you put this in. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, I gotta wait what tonight? I gotta wait what? I gotta wait what?
Oh wait, edit that. What did I just say?
I gotta wait what now? Thanks for that. Now that's how you go 0 to 100 real quick.
Leave that man alone, man. He just trying to get a little bad girl Riri, man.
And while Velly just went 0 to 100 real quick, he got pulled over.
Tell you what, that motherfucker gonna be a bad girl. Where he going?
All right, Roller, close the segment out, brother.
All right, so I want to give mine to Jennifer. I can't pronounce her last name. The young lady that called the police on the people that was doing the barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
I just would see, Jennifer, what I don't understand is why you call the police. You know, every time y'all see something with y'all white privilege, y'all want to get the police involved and y'all call them on the black folk. But what you don't understand, Jennifer, is if you would have just brought the goddamn potato salad and not put raisins in it, then you would have been invited to the motherfucking picnic and you could have had some barbecue and you could have had some ribs and you could have had some yam and you could have had potato salad with seasoning.
And that's the reason why Roller go laugh. I told you I got this shit from you. I got this shit from you. Yeah, that's real talk right there. All right, hey listeners, Inside the Cave listeners, let us know how you like that segment, man. I think it might work. Flipping it up a little bit, been doing it for a while, flipping it up, trying to bring more comedy to the show while touching on.
Hey, make sure you edit some of that shit I said. I ain't mean that. I was just playing.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, hey, who you talking to? You know I'm gonna edit it. Yeah, you know I got you. All right.
Thought-provoking ignorance with special guests and cave crushers. And cave crushers.
Question. Why is it that every time I'm walking down the street, somebody wants to stop me just to give me a flyer? Come on, man. Move that. Get out of my way.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
Want to advertise on Inside the Cave podcast? Would you like to have your company or product featured before a segment? Email us insidethecavepodcast@gmail.com. Subject: advertise.
Get the latest in cave fashion at cavecrushshop.com. That's cavecrushshop.com.
Follow Inside the Cave on Instagram for more thought-provoking ignorance. We repost, you decide.
Now you feeling freer than you ever been.
Inside the Cave predicts the future by reliving the past and staying current with this time in the year, 2038.
Let's get into this. This time in the year 2038. Now, someone said earlier, asked why, let me see who that was. Someone asked why
that was Nina. That was Nina, man. I appreciate what she said, man. Come on, Nina.
Yeah, she said, why did we go over to 2038? Why not 2019 or 2020?
Yeah, man. Come on, Nina.
Yeah, man. I told you the story, Nina.
It's comedy. It's creativity.
Yeah.
We know what's going to happen next year.
Right. Yeah.
Shit.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you. All right. So this time in the year 2038, Sly, what you got this week?
2038. I haven't really thought about this one. Shit.
Got the email at 10 minutes before the show started? I feel you, man. I wasn't prepped either.
All right. Well, I got you. Anybody? Vela, you got one this week?
Yeah, I got one. Hey, I've been pretty accurate, man. I don't know if you remember the first one, man, what I said about Bill and R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I've been pretty accurate.
But it's not 2038 though.
No, but 2038, they're gonna be on the same shit.
Yeah. They ain't gonna get better for them.
Exactly. My following Sly's birthday party, in the year 2038, CB will attend his first daughter's wedding in a fitted cap, jogging pants, a t-shirt, and some white penny loafers.
Don't forget that white belt.
That's fucked up, man.
Coordinate.
Gotta coordinate.
That's fucked up, man.
Oh shit.
That's fucked up. Big dog.
God damn. I don't know, bro. Damn.
Didn't get a chance to prep this week. All right. Because Big Dog, you've been kind of on point too the past couple of weeks when we did some stuff we started doing this. Roland, what you got?
I think I got 2.
All right, I got 2 myself.
After how many years is that from now? After 20 years of losing 7 more finals, niggas is still sitting around talking about LeBron's better than MJ in the year 2038.
Yeah. That's about right. What's the other one?
You go. Then I.
All right. This time in the year 2038, there will be no more Mother's Day or Father's Day. They will be called Parents' Day because we'll be transitioning into. It probably wouldn't be just mothers and fathers. It might be fathers and fathers, and it might be mothers and mothers, or it might be what they call trans raising kids. So they will be taking away Mothers and Father's Day, and 1 week out the month, one Sunday out of the month in May, and one Sunday in June will be just called Parents' Day. No more Mothers and Father's Day this time in the year 2038.
You might be dead on that one.
You got another one?
Did you see that did you see that video where they was talking about the mother? I mean, before you change the child's diaper, you gotta ask for consent. Did you see that shit?
Oh man, I haven't seen that, but that sounds about right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I wanted to keep in line with my picnic thing. So in the year 2038, white people still will not know how to season food and will continue to put raisins in potato salad.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
I think I got something, man.
Okay, what you got?
I was at the DMV today, and I can see in 2038, when you originally get your license, I know it's different in each state, and here in Illinois it's 16. I can predict. I think by 2038, kids will be getting their driver's licenses through virtual reality. Like they won't have to go. They won't have to go on. They won't have to go into a DMV.
Yeah. I hope they probably won't even be driving this time in the year 2038.
They've been saying that shit for 100 years. Don't go with that driving blind car shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that. This time in the year 2038, the Las Vegas Bobcats and their owner, Michael Jordan, will have won their first NBA title since moving the team from Charlotte to Las Vegas. For those that don't know the background on this, Michael Jordan always wanted to own the team in Las Vegas, but they didn't think that was a good idea because of Michael Jordan's gambling past. Now that sports gambling is legal, this time in the year 2038, the Charlotte Bobcats will no longer exist, and Michael Jordan will be right where he wants to be in Las Vegas, making money all types of ways off them damn Bobcats. And there are a lot of Bobcats in Las Vegas, so he wouldn't even have to change the name.
Hey, Sly, Roland, what's the white lady name? Jen?
Jennifer, yeah.
Jennifer. I want to know in the year 2038, will Jennifer still be calling cops on niggas just hanging at the park?
Right.
She probably called the cops on MJ when he moved to Vegas.
MJ got a property in Vegas. He got a hotel, a casino, or some shit though.
Yeah.
I do got a question though.
What's that?
Hey,
what's that?
Do you believe that white people calling the police on random shit on black people, is this a new phenomenon, or is this something that's hit social media and brought it to light?
Let me tell you something, brother. When my mom, we moved to Bellwood. Sly, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Now, it was more white people in the neighborhood then than there is now, but this same old white man lives there. 2 houses down from my mom. Same, he still lives there. He got to be about 100. I mean, because he looked like he was 90 when I first met him when I was like 5.
Probably. No, if he white, he probably 55. You know they don't age.
Boy, that's racist.
Damn. But true.
You been going in on white people the whole show, bro.
But anyway, it's the
Jennifer gonna call the police on your ass.
My mom, my mom works. My mom works. Y'all know where my mom works at. I don't want to say because I might forget to edit, but she works at the hospital in the city. And this white man followed because my mom gets up early to go to work.
What?
This white man followed my mom and let her know that he was following her all the way to work, and watched her get in to see where she was going, to see, oh, that's where she works. Followed her and let her know that he followed her to work to see where she was going. But here's a flip side to that. If you wonder why, like, okay, just think about it. Most people, they get money, they get a little something. What do? They move out the hood and they move where the white people at. How do they keep their neighborhoods up? Because there's some what Martin Lawrence said on what's his first comedy special he did? You so crazy. There's some telling motherfuckers. They will tell on you in a second. They call the cops. Anything looks suspicious. They don't just do it. I mean, well, they do it to us a lot, but they tell. They will call the police on anything suspicious, and I guess that's how their neighborhoods look different. Because in our neighborhoods, we don't respond to the police. Yeah, we don't talk to the police.
Well, it's funny you say that because I made a meme for the Cleves report, and it's become a little bit of a lightning rod, especially with white people who stumble on my page, because the meme that I made was a white lady saying, "I'm calling the police on you." And the actual, what happened in the video was she was not calling the police on black people. She was actually calling the police on some white kids that was skating somewhere where they wasn't supposed to. So like there's like 25 or 30 different white people who come to tell me that this video is not even about black people. And I've just found it funny because there's hundreds of other videos that are about black people. And why you coming on this page telling me that when I'm the one who edited it, so I know. But anyway, yeah, they'll call the cops on anybody. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, anything, anybody, anything. I mean, but to their credit, that's why their neighborhoods are the neighborhoods that they look at. They will act. They go up to there's a police department right around the corner from us, and them motherfuckers, they go up there and bring cookies to the police and champagne and cheese and crackers and shit. They drop shit off. They try to have a working relationship with the police.
But that's about the neighborhood though. The problem that I have with white people and this whole
stop it, man.
No, I'm being dead ass serious. No, real talk. This ain't no racist statement or nothing. Okay. The problem, I get where you're going with that, and that's honorable, man. This is what real racism is, right? Yeah. I walk in the Kohl's and the bitch want to follow me and I got a pocket full of money, but you won't follow that white bitch that just walked in and she putting all kinds of shit in her fucking tote bag.
Yeah, they do steal.
They steal like a motherfucker.
I'm talking about motherfuckers.
And I'm talking about Susie Homemaker white bitch. I worked with a chick who used to go up in Kohl's and fucking kill them.
Sly, remember when we used to work at Marshall Fields? And what we used to always, what that man tell us at one time, said that the main thing that people steal, and he didn't say white people, he said the main thing people steal, they go up there and steal panties. All the shit that in Marshall Field, I don't know if y'all remember what Marshall Field was before Macy's.
It's Macy's.
Yeah, it's Macy's now, but it used to be called Marshall Fields. You ever heard of that, Roller? Marshall Fields?
No,
That's crazy.
We don't got that up north.
Macy's, Bloomingdale.
Big Dog, you ever heard of Marshall Fields?
Yeah, I heard of it.
That's crazy.
We got a Marshalls.
Yeah. No, this used to be Marshall Fields. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. But anyway, these people used to go in there and steal underwear. All the expensive shit in that motherfucker. The main thing people used to steal was underwear. Here's the thing, what they do. And Slide, I'm glad Roland brought this up. And at Oak Brook Mall, this is what they do. They don't have armed security there. And I remember asking, I was like, why don't you have armed security, walking the mall? I said, oh, no. We want people to think we want people to feel safe This is a safe environment. We don't have crime and stuff like that. So, like, if they catch you stealing, this is what they do to you. Well, I don't know what they do. In the 90s, this is what they do to you. They'll walk up to you and say, hey, we just caught you. Come with us. Now, Sly, I don't know if you was there that one Saturday morning. They did that to a black lady, and they said, hey, we caught you. Come with us. And she looked and saw there wasn't no badge or no gun, and she popped his ass like, wow, and took off running. Like, you know, hey, black people, we a little bit different now. You just ain't gonna citizen arrest us. You better have a gun, a badge, and some handcuffs. You ain't finna citizen arrest no motherfucking black person, man. That black lady stole off that motherfucker and ran out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They had to call the real police for her. But then you go to North Riverside Mall, they actually have armed motherfuckers. They had the police walking throughout that mall because that lets you know, hey man, don't bring no shit in here. We will take care of your ass in here.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But that's the way they do. That's the difference, man. I don't know why they do it like that. Yeah. All right. Okay, that was it for this time in the year 2038. We veered off track a little bit. All right, this is another new segment. Like we said, we're keeping this comedy thing going. Yes, we're doing it, man. We're trying to liven this show up, man. We're gonna try to bring
Hey,
smiles.
Roland said, "What the fuck?"
Yes.
Hey, he sound like you was a teacher, CB. You about to give another pop quiz and shit.
God damn.
Another one, yeah.
I told you I didn't prep this time, man. I'm all fucked up.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's a new segment.
Hey, bro, I think CB do that shit on purpose, man. He the only motherfucker that get time to prep for the show.
Well, the thing is, I can't tell. Me and Veli, this is actually Veli's segment. Me and Veli, Veli put something together, and I kind of modified it just a little bit. We're gonna try it out. And
You say he ain't got no job, dog?
Not true.
He's not making about this one segment. I'm saying since we've been fucking recording, this motherfucker sending their email out right before we started.
I sent that email out at 2:00.
And then he come with all this crazy shit rolling in. Everybody sitting there looking at each other like what the fuck, you know?
It's not that.
The way my life is set up. You think I looked that fucking email at 2?
Sound like a you problem. Anyway, this for those that don't know, Inside the Cave started by group chat. We all had iPhones at one point in 2011, and we all text each other, and then we end up joining WhatsApp, and we expanded it, and then we added Roland and Sly later on. So it's all started from a group chat. And for those that I know other people are in group chats, it's a lot of shit talking, a lot of poking fun, a lot of debates, a lot of serious topics, a lot of shit in the group chats. So this segment is called Celebrity Group Chats. All right, we're gonna pick a random subject, random headline, and we're gonna add that person to our group chat. And we're gonna text him, talk to him, text him like he was in our group chat. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple headlines, and you pick the ones that you pick the subject or the one. It's freestyle. You guys pick the one you want to add to the group chat this week. Here we go. This I found this interesting on Baller Alert. Chris Bosh's mother sues him for trying to evict her out of the house that she said she built with him. So we can add Chris Bosh to our group chat, or we can add Yo Gotti, because Yo Gotti, a fight and shooting leaves one person dead outside a concert in Kansas City. We can add Yo Gotti in our group chat and talk to him about that. Or we can add T.I. T.I. Was arrested out his own home, in front of his own home, this gated community, for simple assault, public drunkenness. Says incident was all because the gate guard fell asleep on the job. I guess the guard didn't know that T.I. actually lived there. He forgot his key, and they didn't let him in. T.I. was drunk, and they arrested him. So we can add T.I. to our group chat if you want. Here, I found this one interesting. John McCain says he does not want Donald Trump to even show up at his funeral. You know how, now we can add John McCain to our group chat. Now, I think that'll be interesting, because you know how mad you got to be at a motherfucker to say I don't want you to come to my funeral, something you ain't gonna be at. You know how bad you gotta be at a motherfucker? So those are the choices right there.
Hey, what about the other one you sent me, CB?
Who?
I actually kind of like that one too. The 25-year-old that wanted to go back to high school to play ball.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, the 25. Oh yeah, here we go. 25-year-old, a 25-year-old man poses as a high school student just so he can play basketball. Now maybe we should add him to our group chat. You guys pick real quick. Tell me which one. We'll add him to our group chat and text him like how we talk in the cave, inside the cave.
Hey, Ro.
Why you say me?
Ro.
Yeah.
Do you have any fucking idea what the hell we doing?
Fuck no. This nigga talking in circles. He following the bouncing ball. I'm lost. And the choices was whack as hell. So I'm gonna leave that shit up to Veli and CB to figure it out.
Oh shit. I don't know. I kind of like the 25-year-old.
All right, here we go. So we adding this 25-year-old kid, 25-year-old man. He poses as a high school student just so he can play basketball, high school basketball. So the first thing I'm doing, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm texting him and saying, yo, bro, you out of jail yet?
What's his reply?
Hey, dog.
No, hey, man, I know what's coming.
This is the worst motherfucking
hey, dog,
segment.
hold on. Hey, dog, check this shit out. Listen, I read the emails. The day I didn't, but I'll say this.
I didn't add this in the email.
I know, that's what I'm about to say. You don't normally add new segments to the email because you want to spring them on us.
Yeah.
What's totally not fucking fair is when you bring a new fucking segment, you fucking prep for it with your fucking read ass. I see you looking at the fucking paper, and then you expect us to come off the fucking dome. This is bullshit. Edit this shit out, and let's move on to the next segment.
Man, CBO Nick Cannon face ass.
There's some fucking
That's the same shit Nick Cannon be doing on Wild 'N Out, man.
Wait a minute.
Hell
Nick,
yeah.
You better be glad Cat ain't here.
Nick Cannon don't do this.
And Veli.
Nick Cannon, the only motherfucker to be prepped for his show.
You even participated in this bullshit.
No, Roland. That nigga remixed my idea. that nigga Suge Knight.
He probably fucked up your whole shit, didn't he?
He Suge Knight me. that nigga Brian Baby Williams me. All three of us.
So
all three of us.
What was the original game, Billy?
All right, well, we still working on it, dog, but I told him we should do something like things that certain celebrities shouldn't say. And every week we pick a celebrity like Kanye, Donald Trump, Bill Cosby, and all of us maybe go around, or one person go around and say things that Bill Cosby shouldn't say. You know what I mean?
That's fucking good. We can go off the dome with that.
So how the fuck we get way the fuck over there and
well,
and Roland, look, we do like, say we give a PC statement, you know, it's like some politically correct Bill Cosby would say, but then we remix it like, but this what he really want to say. You know what I mean?
Well, I actually said that a couple weeks ago, and they talked right. This is when Roland was doing his Cleveland report, and they talked right over me. They act like they don't remember this.
You normally don't edit, but you make sure you edit this bullshit out.
All right.
Put this on the goddamn bonus blooper show or some bullshit.
All right.
Y'all ain't shit.
Real crazy, man.
Hey,
I completely think it's bullshit for you to bring a fucking surprise segment into the shit. That's some punk ass shit right there.
All right.
God damn.
All right, I tried. All right, so what we doing? So what we gonna do, Valley? We gonna try that one then?
Hey, but it could also, I told him too, Roland Dog, Slide, it could also pertain to one of us. Like, it could be some things that Roland shouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Just like some funny shit.
Yeah.
That could be even good too. But I like that Bill Cosby one because that nigga shouldn't mention nothing with the word Q in it. That nigga
nothing with the word what?
Q. He accidentally say Quaaludes. That motherfucker going to jail.
That nigga name
look, if he say quilt, that nigga going to jail.
Hey, Roland, so you saying if that motherfucker sitting down, he can't ask his wife, hey, baby, can you peel my orange? Don't say shit about no peel.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, man. R. Kelly better not mention nothing. He better not.
Exactly.
He start counting at 21.
Oh shit!
Hey,
that's funny, right there.
Hey, Roland. Hey, Roland. I said him too. I said things that R. Kelly should.
Probably like 21, 22.
That motherfucker stop at 17, Roland.
Oh shit!
Hey, Ro, I told CB, I said R. Kelly too. I was like, things R. Kelly shouldn't say. Hey, I'm thinking about investing in a daycare.
God damn.
Hey, did you see? Listen, he got to be. All them niggas should have been quit that worked for him.
Yeah.
He can't possibly be this fucking stupid. Do you remember when he did Ask R. Kelly on Twitter? That nigga got roasted. He got fucking roasted.
I think he get a kick out of that shit too.
Hey ladies, it's time for To Tell the Truth. Ladies, let's talk about it with Sly on Inside the Cave.
Sly, what's the toy? This from Reba. I'll read that last.
We turned this into Inside the Father's Cave, huh?
Yeah.
Here we go. This is from Carol first. I disagree with Kat. No one, not even parents, ex-parents, baby daddies, baby mamas, should be in the house. You guys know what she's talking about? I think she's talking about the last one we talked about.
Yeah, the one where Sly said, what if your baby father was at the house?
Right.
Would the women go for that?
Yeah, the opposite, for the guys, the opposite for the girls. Yeah, if it was the baby's daddy, could he be inside the house
without
his
the spouse being home?
Yeah.
All right. Denise, that's mature of Kat to be open to working with her ex and his new woman, but unfortunately, most situations don't work out good after the relationship is over. So I guess Kat, was I on that show? Because I don't remember none of this, but I guess Kat worked with her. I don't know. All right. Nina, I agree with Kat and CB. That's so immature, and I hope all men don't think like, I don't know what she's talking about. Let me read it again. I agree with Kat and CB. That's so immature, and I hope all men don't think like you and you think like you say they do. Kat said it best. Men want a bitch to give head 100 different ways, but still be a virgin. The relationship is about the kids, and if the other parents want to see their child's room at the other parent's house, they should be able to. All right, now I don't know what she's talking about on this one at all.
She talking about the same. I think she's talking about the same question. She's just giving a different aspect of it, saying that if she's the mother and her child's father is her ex and he's married, she doesn't think it's anything wrong with coming into their house and going into the room to see
I ain't talking
child.
about that part. I ain't talking about that part. She talking about sucking dick 100 different ways. What's she talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell she's talking about there, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, because that kind of piqued my eye with the rock and shit.
I think that was just a figure of speech, like.
Or wasn't Kat saying that when we did the first question, when we asked it, she was saying that men want everything the way they want it, but when a woman says, going off of what Kat's answer was, she was saying they're adults, they should be fine. But if a man, I think CB, you were saying, hell no, fuck that shit. You can't come. He can't come in my house.
Oh yeah, she got a point then. We do that shit.
If I ain't there, he can't come in my fucking house.
That must have been about 3 hours. I really forgot about this. All right, here we go. This is Shannon. It would be nice if my child's father could come over when my husband isn't home, but he don't come around at all. Sly, I will say this is the best question you've asked since you've been on.
Who was that? Who said that?
Shannon.
Well, Shannon, you ain't been listening every week. Shit.
I think you know Shannon too, Sly. All right, Reba. This actually was in the group. This is pretty funny. These questions are you men's way of getting the roadmap to these women's heart without dating them. Stop it. We deserve better. Step to a woman, ask her out on a date, actually take her out and converse with her. Spend the entire day getting to know her. Sly, did you see this when she posted this?
Yeah, I did. I responded to it too.
Oh, you did?
I told her that, I date. I ask women out. I date. I ask got no problem with asking a woman out, but you always got to have a backup parachute, Jack. You give a fuck. You can jump all you want to. It does not land on your face.
All right. So send it in, whatever you got, Inside the Cave Podcast at gmail.com. All right, what are we talking about this week, Sly?
I found it.
Shoot it to me, Ro. It's one thing came up in conversation today. You know, Mother's Day is just passed, so I was talking to somebody in the group, and they was talking about Father's Day, and the shit was funny because she said that her and her girls, and it's a group of girls, are going to do a spa day, a mani and pedi spa day on Father's Day. I said, ain't that some selfish fucking shit?
Wow.
On Father's Day, y'all gonna disappear, but on Mother's Day, we can't disappear.
See, the thing is, and see,
hold on, man, you confused. You confused.
No.
Women get 2 birthdays, yours and hers.
Yeah. Women
get Mother's Day, and you barbecue on Father's Day.
Yep.
Christmas, Valentine's Day.
Yep.
All about them. They show out. The only day you get, nigga, is Thanksgiving. That's your day.
That Roller, you might be right. That is cool, man. Roller, you hit it right on the spot with them.
Well, bro, you put me up on something because I ain't married, so like I ain't got to claim Father's Day. but the shit it baffled me because I was like, there's a bitch like all of y'all about to just ditch y'all husbands and shit.
See, the thing is, and I want to say that's cheating because I found out from a woman that women are something else, man. I found out a woman can get an orgasm by the bathtub water being a certain temperature. So what do you think a fucking spa day gonna do for them? You think they just going for a massage? Oh no, them motherfuckers busting nuts in there. They cheated.
You ever watch a girl with a smaller butt twerk? No, yep. real talk. I figured out why women twerk.
What?
What does Ludacris call it? He had a song called what?
Hoes and area codes?
No. Come on, fam. Belly, help him out.
You a hoe?
No.
What
Pussy popping.
Pussy popping.
On a handstand. That's all that is. What happens is when they're twerking, it thrusts the coochie, which stimulates, and they actually get pleasure from twerking. That's why you see so much twerking blow up, is because women are actually stimulating their vaginas when they twerk.
Well, some of them twerks don't work. God damn it! I'm gonna tell you that shit now. Some of them motherfuckers is broken.
I'm about to get sexpert Tayomi Morgan on here and to fact check you, Rolling, about that. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to get the sexpert on and see if that is.
When have I been wrong?
All right, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, we're gonna find out. I got so one of these questions is I just found that fascinating, that topic I just told you. The question is for the ladies, tell the truth. Which is worse? You got multiple choice, but you only got 2 choices. One or the other. Having your ex move in next door to you, or having your ex get a job where you work at. Which one is worse? Which one is worse?
Well, it got to be the move in next to you.
That motherfucker getting a job where you work.
I think I'm gonna go with that one too.
It depends on where you work at though, because you might not even see her at work.
It don't even matter.
If you might not see her at work though.
You spend more time at work though, man. You
might not see her at the crib.
Say it one more time, Sly. Read it back.
Which is worse? Having your ex move in next door to you, or having your ex get a job where you work currently?
Guess it depends on the job too. If it's a career job, or if it's just some shit you working.
You gotta add context though. What relationship you and your ex in? If you can't stand the motherfucker, then you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to put the context because that would fuck up individual answers. Like a woman might write in and say, "It's cool. I'm cool with my ex. Shit, we can carpool and we can pick up the kids and shit together."
Damn. But then also too, the context, like you said, Roland, depends on how y'all work together. Like, do y'all work in the same department, same area? You know what I mean?
Same floor, same building.
Exactly. You know,
I can say I can agree with where you're going with the work with peace, because you have to figure you spend a lot more time on your job.
Your wife will too. Goddamn it, if that happens.
Exactly.
Hey, it's an opportunity to fuck up your money though when the motherfuckers at your job, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, that could definitely be ugly.
All right, that's a good question.
I kind of thought it might be a good question.
You be the only nigga at your own barbecue in the house because you don't want to come outside and see her ass sitting outside with a bikini on or some shit.
I mean, okay, all right. Chris Rock said only women, children, and dogs get loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something.
Yeah, that was a great statement.
Is this true or false?
Hey, Roland actually posted that in the group, man, and that was like your only post. Hey, Roland, did you see the kind of feedback you got on that?
I just seen it. I didn't think I got no feedback because I ain't.
Man, them people went off on that, bro.
Yeah, I gotta check it out because I just seen that there was some comments and shit. My bad.
Man, them people went off on that, man.
Hey, when I watched that special and he said that shit, I was like, man, I think Chris Rock is great and Dave Chappelle because they jokes are real life. That shit ain't no joke. That shit is real. And when you sit there, when you listening to a comedian and something so real that you don't even laugh, you like, damn.
Yeah.
That's some real like when I heard that, I had to rewind it like, damn, he absolutely right. At least that's how I feel.
He said that shit in joke format, but it's the truth like a motherfucker.
It's the truth, yeah.
Everything Chris Rock ever say is the truth.
Yeah. Let one of us lose our job. Hey nigga, I know you've been off 2 days, but what's really good? Talk with this mortgage.
But you know what though? Here's the curveball. Here's the curveball in that though. And this is Sly, this is another question you can ask all of these I know you got a great following on Tell the Truth, ladies tell the truth. But they might not be able to touch on this because they all dignified women, you know what I mean, educated and shit. But with that being said, what I don't understand is how a woman could have 2 to 3 kids,
talk that shit,
get up every day and take her happy snappy ass to work, and she lay down at night and give up all that good pussy to a raggedy nigga that don't got no job, that don't contribute, don't even pay the fucking cable bill in the house. What's the mindset of a woman that the only thing she can say, well, nigga, when I turn the key, you got to go too, but he get to come back at night though.
Because I tell you what, in the to quote the young Jeezy, if the head's right, I'm there every night.
Talk
every
to
night.
Well, like Eddie Murphy said,
talk to him, Sly.
Big dog. They too young to know this. But like Eddie Murphy said, he better say, ooh.
Hey, CB, you gotta, instead of the violins when Roland talk, man, when he pull that cape out, man, you gotta play some new music for Roland. Man. You gotta make him a cape anthem.
I got you. I'm playing Superman anthem.
Some Smokey Robinson or something.
You gotta play that. You gotta play that E40, Captain Sable Hope.
No, but real talk though, man, you shouldn't listen. Listen, somebody wise and great say this. The only thing you shouldn't get is a wet ass.
Yeah.
So,
right. That's
forward to the wet ass.
Yeah, old ladies always say that shit. I heard that growing up. They tell them girls that all the time. You better get more than just a wet ass when you messing with them.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't never heard that before? You never heard no auntie something like that?
I ain't never heard that.
I ain't heard that one.
Man, I heard all type of women, older ladies tell that to these young girls. Mm-hmm. You better get more than just a wet ass if you dealing with them. Damn, that's old school right there.
Damn. Great Granny ain't never used that one.
Hey, listen, as the resident old head of the show, I even got Big Dog by a year and a half. I can say all that old shit, but he just shared some old shit with me. Took me so far back, I thought I was my fucking father.
Shout out.
Hey, you know, just because of the topic we was talking about, Ro.
Yeah.
I had to send you that.
Yeah. Nigga took me back and shit. I almost started twanging.
Shout out to
niggas
the
over here
women that
acting.
don't listen to them old ladies talking about wet asses and shit. Shout out to the women that don't listen.
Yeah, thank God they don't.
Thank God we got some hard-headed bitches out there.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, because they used to preach that shit. For real. They used to preach that shit. He better have some money or something. You better get more than just a wet ass. Yep, I heard that. I done heard them tell that to my cousins and all that shit. I heard that.
Well,
But,
see,
all right.
that's the funny thing about it is, man, is that didn't they just start locking motherfuckers up for the rape piece? Did you see that? They got this ad campaign going on. I don't know if it's new, but it's newly to Instagram, which makes everything look new. Is that it says, I can't remember the names, but it said Johnny is drunk, Josie is drunk. They both have sex, but Josie didn't consent. John raped her. Okay, and what my train of thought was, and I'm really trying to break this down scientifically, fellas. Listen to this shit. What has happened over the last 100 years is we have been taught as a society of hypersexuality, and everything is sex, and women or these feminists are pushing this feminist agenda and burn the bra, and bitches can be naked on TV and they shouldn't be judged, and we got the slut walk and all this shit, right? So now you got men who have been, or young boys who have been trained under this moniker, right? So now all of a sudden, he too then came out. Now we got to be politically correct and we can't say this. And now there's another thing that if y'all didn't hear, masculinity is now a mental illness. Wow. If you're a masculine man, it's a fucking mental illness. And they say that you should see a psychiatrist to deal with this.
And this is the reason why people don't take mental health serious, because anything that they want to, now they're claiming is mental illness. That's bullshit right there. Like, come on.
They trying to do
away. Why people don't take it serious.
Manhood. So what happens is now don't get me wrong. I'm from the train of thought that we can learn from our past and we can learn to respect women, and you can play the violins and the harps and the Captain Save-A-Ho music all day long. I'm with all of that. But what I don't understand is how we got set up to be trained a certain way and now be sprung. This shit sprung on us to now that regular dating now is criminalized. So now a woman has no responsibility to keep herself safe, to keep her values and her virtues. Basically, she can get fucking liquored up, fuck who she want, and then if the nigga don't call her the next day, he raped me. That's bullshit to me, man.
Yeah,
that's bullshit to me.
It definitely is. All right.
It's time for the wrap-up. Wait, what?
Belly Bell, go ahead. Let's wrap this show up, brother.
Can you?
Really?
Yeah,
right.
Whatever you use, I'm basing the show off of what you wrap up.
Damn. I'm still waiting for the dirt sheets. I'm like, damn, it's my turn.
No dirt sheets this
dirt
week.
sheets and everything.
I feel like we still missing some shit. Even though we've been on for an hour and damn near 2 hours. All right, man. Let's see what we got, man. What's going on out there? People, this your boy, Belly Vale, with another wrap up for a wild ass show. Hey, this ain't like a Father's Day edition or some shit, man. I don't know. Hey, we should do CB. We should do a show and just freestyle the whole show. No segments or nothing. We just talk shit like we in the cave with a concept, whatever we do in the cave, and then just got them and bounce and see what happens.
I'm pretty sure that's what most of these guys are doing anyway.
Oh shit. All right, man. Let's see what we get. Did CB come to Sly's party dressed like a dope boy that just left the gym? Wait, what? Did Sly go 0 to 100 real quick over CB's dress code? Wait, What?
They say shit about Joe.
Joe
Yeah,
with the
he
hoodie
said
on.
about Joe. It was all about you.
Right.
Hey, I seen the picture. I said, damn, Sly look like he just got married, and these niggas look like they the ones to tell the pastor, no, we don't think these two should get married.
And bring a bottle of Wild Irish Rose and slipped it under the bridal table and shit.
These niggas like they was about to ruin the party and shit. Did white girl Jennifer with the cell phone and sunglasses call the cops on Roland's white people rant? I'm trying to figure out, did we just scrap CB's idea, forget we was recording the show and go straight inside the bar?
Sure did.
Nigga, we got our script. I ain't even know we was recording. I thought we was just like
just shoot the shit.
6 niggas, 4, 5 niggas hanging out at the bar talking and shit. Well, I know CB talking about wrap the show up. I'm like, nigga, what show? hey, I was waiting for you to say, hey, get the bill. Hey, we ready for the bill.
Let's split this bill up. Who got the tip?
Call the tip, goddamn it.
No.
And is Roland and Dog secretly acting like Jerome and Dolomite? Y'all don't remember the episode.
Oh shit.
And that is a minimum wrap up for today's off scheduled show. But we got another one. We did it though. We got it done.
Oh shit.
The wrap up with Felly Val.
Ain't no stopping us.
All right.
Hey, let me tell y'all, people. This is not a show. This is just really, and I'm talking about when all of us here. We got segments and all this and that, man. But this ain't even no show. We just try to give y'all a somewhat of a professional forum.
Yeah.
If we talk the way we really, just raw dogged and just straight, just wild out. Pause on that too, matter of fact.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, nigga, because you come in this party with protection.
Hey, I'm telling you, like, I know there's other shows that do this kind of stuff, but they got the Hollywood glamour, they got writers and stuff like that. Hey, we give it to you just like it is. You see, I tried a segment, we shot it down, just like that. Hey, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We letting you inside the cave, inside the green room, inside the writer's room. You get to know everything. This show is done just like it is. So, hey.
I just want to see what's going to get edited and not get edited after this show.
Hey, Velly, me too. I'm always guessing the same thing. Like,
Hey, this show.
How hard do I feel like working today?
Hey, CB, this show might be 28 minutes long.
Right.
Run that shit there, dog, because I really don't see. I mean, we fucked up on the segment, but if you want to leave that shit in, man, leave it in. Fuck it.
Nah, it was actually funny, though.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta edit that name out, though.
Right. I don't know. Certain people you want to edit out, yeah.
CB, when you do physical therapy, that's what you say too. I feel how much do I feel like working today?
Right.
Hey, listen, everybody stop from the top. When's the last time you was at work?
Hey.
I went to work today.
11 o'clock standard time, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time.
That's okay.
Belly, when's the last time you was at work?
What time is it? It's 8:53 my city's time. I was at work 5 hours ago.
Okay, big dog. When's the last time you was at work?
Shit, every day, 7 days a week.
All right, nigga, if
CB need a calendar. He need an old calendar.
Just say a month ago, and we'll believe that shit.
That nigga CB called me the other day. I'm over there next to my boss. I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't at work. Oh, I forgot he at the crib.
That nigga need a throwback Thursday post to remember when he was last at work.
Yeah, see me walk in the building, they like, who's the new guy?
Oh man, I go back in a couple weeks. All right.
Hey, big dog. You know how we say how when a person take a long weekend, be like, man, we work on Mondays around here.
Yeah.
Gotta be like, We work in April around this.
CB, you got seniority for time out of that motherfucker. You know that?
Oh shit!
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. You hit him with the Eddie Murphy line, CB. I'm tired, boss.
Hey, y'all, man. All right, man. Don't forget to shop cavecrushshop.com. I'm telling you, in a couple weeks, I'm taking all that stuff off. Nothing but new stuff on there. So if you like the stuff on there, you've been thinking about buying something on Inside the Cave, cavecrushshop.com. Better get it now. 2 weeks. Nothing but new material on there. So get that shit now. All right? Get it now. cavecrushshop.com. Use the promo code AWARE. All right? Still using that as of right now. About June, new gear, new hats, new everything, new store, new gear for Inside the Cave podcast, all right? Don't forget to like us on Facebook and give us feedback on iTunes if you listen to us there, all right? Shout out to everybody who missed the show, and Big Dog, go ahead and get us out.
Once again, we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to a uncut version.
Uncut, man.
Uncut, unedited.
It's hell. They all unedited. They all unedited. Hey, dog, this shit so uncut. I'm about to cut you off while you doing an outro and just laugh. Nah, I just gotta say, man, they going in on that white chick Jennifer, man. That shit funny as hell. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
And on that note, we'll catch y'all ass next week.
Thank you for listening to Inside the Cave. Get the latest Cave Crush and Inside the Cave gear at cavecrushshop.com. Special guests and cave crushers. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?